Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors tonight. Now, guys, before I get into the heartbreaking loss, another heartbreaking loss to be added into the losing column for this Lakers season, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please be sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ZSPN. I really do appreciate you guys for showing me the love, support for my social media sites, and of course on this channel. I really need it because I am feeling very bad today when it comes to this loss, this heartbreaking loss, and I'll get into the details of it. But please, if you just show me the love, support for my social media sites, and of course subscribing to the channel will be much appreciated. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I mean, let's just get right into it. Another heartbreaking loss for the Los Angeles Lakers. It is just very sad to see this Lakers team where they're at in this career. I mean, this season so far. So when it comes down to it, I mean, with the Lakers not making a move at the trade deadline, all signs are indicating that they will focus on the buyout market to potentially improve the team that way. But it sort of remains to be seen who will be available out there and which player will be a much, big impact on this Lakers team moving forward. It sort of remains to be seen when it comes to that particular instance. But like always, I'll keep you guys up to date about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and the buyout situation. There has been some interest from the Lakers when it comes to Dennis Schroeder. I made a video about that. And if you guys haven't checked my last video, the Lakers and plethora of other teams are targeting Gordon Dragic when it comes to him having his services being in the consideration for a buyout signee when it comes down to it. But sort of remains to be seen at the moment. Personally, I would rather have the Lakers go after a player that's like a basic need that will be a good game changer. I mentioned players like Dennis Schroeder, Gary Harris, if he gets bought out by the Magic. And if the Lakers are looking for a center-wise, I prefer maybe, Tristan Thompson or just somebody that will be a great need for the Lakers to turn this team around for the better moving forward. But I made all videos about that. Please go check it out. And when it comes down to it, guys, this Lakers team, they struggled when it came to the fourth quarter, but I have to say I had to commend on the Lakers' hard work when it came to facing a team like the Golden State Warriors, which, by the way, they are, I believe, the #1 seed in the Western Conference. So when it comes down to that, I mean, the Lakers, they came to play when it came all said and done, and it really showed. It really showed that they really came to play when it all matters most. And, the second quarter, the third quarter, especially where the Lakers, they were just competing left and right when it came to defensively and showing some shooting out there as well. So when it comes down to it, the Lakers came to play and they played hard. But unfortunately, when it came to the fourth quarter, they couldn't capitalize at the moment. I mean, just look at the score, guys. I mean, the Lakers lost to the Golden State Warriors by 2 points. I mean, if that's one of the most heartbreaking losses out of this season, I don't know what is, because the Lakers had plethora of heartbreaking losses when it came down to this season. I can't even mention them in this video at this moment because how heartbreaking it was. But this one is in that list when it comes all said and done. So let's just talk about the Lakers, how they played tonight. LeBron James, there was moments in this game where he really helped the Lakers at times, especially when it comes to shooting. Even though from the field, I believe he went 9 of 26. I might be mistaken. So, but if you guys are watching this video, you will see the stat line of all the Lakers tonight. So especially LeBron James, but yeah, I believe he had 26 or 27 points. I have to say, guys, when it came to the fourth quarter, I was a bit disappointed of the performance of LeBron James. He could have played much better when it came to the fourth quarter to capitalize on this win against the Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. But unfortunately, when it came to the free throw line, he didn't make his shots go in. And I'm telling you guys, if he would have made those shots go in, the Lakers could have tied the game and potentially went into overtime. And we could have a much different outcome then. But unfortunately, the Lakers couldn't capitalize. And plus, there was a lot of turnovers from LeBron James that really, really turned this team upside down when it came to the fourth quarter. So we could potentially put some blame on LeBron James, but also we have to put some blame on Frank Vogel when it comes to the coaching in the fourth quarter. I believe he also got a technical, so that kind of is shaking some things when it came to the Lakers' aspirations to win tonight. So we can also put that sort of blame on the coaching. And then also, Anthony Davis. I did not see a lot of aggressiveness from Anthony Davis when it came to this game tonight, especially in the fourth quarter. So we have to really put some blame on him as well. But there's some positivity, though. I mean, we saw, Russell Westbrook, came to play out there tonight. He really stepped up for the Lakers when it came all matters most. I believe he had 17 points out there tonight. So he showed some glimpse of his old self when it came to this particular matchup. So we have to really commend on the great work from Russell Westbrook out there. Even though the speculations of trades were looming around him, he came to play and capitalize on his performance. But unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to help the Lakers win this game. So when it comes down to it, a great job, great work out there for Russell Westbrook. When it came down to the rest of the Lakers, I had to say, guys, I was a bit disappointed when it came to the lineup. I really had to blame a lot. We had to blame Frank Vogel's rotation. I was kind of expecting that Malik Monk would have been starting for the Lakers instead of Avery Bradley. But I kind of understood why Frank Vogel put the lineup the way that he did. It's because Avery Bradley knows how to guard Steph Curry. And there's been times throughout this game defensively, he knows how to guard elite point guards. And he has a history of doing so with the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2019 and this time around also. So when it comes down to it, I understood it. But, if the Lakers wanted to win this game, I honestly really think that Malik Monk would have been the much better alternative to win this game when it comes all said and done because of his shooting. So, but guys, it is what it is. I mean, the Lakers, they played very hard and, with the lineup that it was. So we have to commend on that sort of instance out there for the Lakers. But it is what it is. But, I just rather had the Lakers win this particular matchup. But, I'm repeating myself, it is what it is. So when it comes down to it. So other than that, I mean, there were some players out there from the bench stepping up. THT, surprisingly, he really played very well. He really did, guys. 17 points. I believe he went 5 of 9 from the field, and I think he went 3 of 5 from the 3, and I think he had 7 rebounds. I might be mistaken. So it was a great night for THT, and I'm praying, guys. I'm praying that THT plays this type of performance moving forward because he just really needs to step up for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. And, with the Lakers being at the 9th seat, it kind of puts into question of if the Lakers can surpass the play-in tournament. It's just sort of questionable at the moment. And, the Lakers as of late is kind of questionable when it comes to their playoff aspirations. Will they go further into the playoffs or potentially, reach the Western Conference Finals? It's or going to the finals. It's sort of a question mark, a big question mark for the Lakers when it comes all said and done. But as I was saying, the rest of the Lakers, they need to step up. They need to really show this time around after the trade deadline that they can turn this team around. So when it comes all matters most, I'm expecting THT and the rest of the crew to really step up to the plate when it comes all said and done. And, we're just still waiting on the return of Carmelo Anthony. That maybe that will kind of boost the Lakers' second unit when it comes to shooting. So hopefully things will turn around then. But I'm gonna say this right now. Even though he's been struggling this season badly. I'm hoping with this type of performance that he put tonight, hopefully, with the right minutes and the right opportunities, that he will give us the same performance moving forward. And I'm praying that happens, because he is, he just plays very well when it comes all said and done. So I'm kind of hoping that Frank Vogel considers that and gives him more minutes and just, he just show us what he's made of moving forward. So a great night for THT. Austin Reeves, guys, this guy is on a different level. This guy, I have to say, when it comes to defensively, he was there to help the Lakers when it comes to, stepping up and just playing hard out there. So when it came down to it, I believe he had 13 points, and I think he went, I forgot how much he went. I think he only shot 1 3. But, when it comes down to defensively, that was where it mattered most for Austin Reeves to step up for the Lakers out there tonight. So he had a great night. I was so impressed, and guys, I won't be surprised down the line, when it comes to him being part of this Lakers team moving forward, that maybe someday he will get a starting job for the Lakers. You never know. So when it comes down to it, he's making a big name for himself for the Los Angeles Lakers, and I just really so impressed with him when it comes all said and done, and hopefully he gets more opportunities moving forward when it comes all said and done. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. And then when I was mentioning Malik Monk, he obviously played on the bench. I think he gave us 12 points. I might be mistaken, or maybe it was like 11 points, but his shooting was kind of lacking in my opinion. But if he was starting for the Lakers, I think it would have been a much different outcome. But it is what it is. But overall, really, when it comes to the Lakers, the fourth quarter was the downfall for the Lakers when it comes all said and done, and they just couldn't capitalize. They couldn't capitalize on this win, even though the Lakers were leading at one point 6 points throughout the fourth quarter. They just made some mistakes here and there, and that really was the turning point of the Lakers, where they were just struggling at the moment. So, but I was impressed. I'm really hoping that the Lakers moving forward will play this hard of basketball moving forward. And when it comes all said and done, I was just so impressed of the Lakers in general. And the only thing that I just really hope that the Lakers will improve on is to just, when they're leading a game and, it's down to the wire, I hope that they just continue this hard aggressiveness when it comes to the bottom of the line of the game, and just continue to just score, or just not make stupid mistakes. We saw a couple of times that LeBron turned over the ball a lot, and there was just some moments where the Lakers really did not step up when it came to down to the wire type of moments into the game. So I just hope that the Lakers will bounce back from this, and the Lakers have a 3 days off. So when it comes to that, hopefully they will rest and just give us like just the ready go for, I believe, Wednesday's game, hopefully, and just you know hopefully turn this Lakers team around and just compete moving forward. So, guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel. Please give me your thoughts about the Lakers' loss, heartbreaking loss against the Golden State Warriors, and tell me, guys, what you think about the Lakers' outcome. What if LeBron James made his free throws? Maybe if the Lakers tied the game and went into overtime, maybe it would have been a much different outcome. Or some mistakes that were, maybe from the refs' perspective that maybe should have went to the Lakers when it came down to that. I mean, there was just a lot of mistakes were made from all over when it comes to the coaching, when it comes to the players, even the refs. I mean, there was times where I had to say the refs were really made some bad calls, especially when it came to the first game. The first game in this matchup. I think it was like the first play. It happened real quick, and there was a call that I think was Klay Thompson elbowed Avery Bradley, and for some reason he didn't get a technical for it. So it was just a bad calling from the refs. I had to bring that up. So it's not just Frank Vogel. It was not just some of the players that made some mistakes. There was also the ref, the officiating. So had to put that out there when it comes to that sort of instance. So, but overall, guys, hopefully the Lakers will bounce back from this moving forward and maybe start to play, hard, aggressive basketball moving forward. I really can't wait to see that from the Lakers. Hopefully down the line, and I really want to know your guys' thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.